All right, hello, here we go. It's Monday. I don't need glasses. Quick story, maybe, hopefully it's quick. This story is called Instant Karma Avoided. When I first moved to Los Angeles, there used to be a Pioneer Chicken across from the what is referred to as Rock and Roll Ralph's, although I don't see much rock and roll there anymore, on Sunset Boulevard. Um, And one day I was walking home because I lived in the area wearing my black leather jacket in the dead of summer. And I decided to stop at Pioneer Chicken to get a beverage because that was back in the time when we didn't walk around all day holding beverages. Anyways, so I walked up to the counter to order some kind of soda, and I couldn't get like my money out of my pocket or something, and I think I ended up paying with a lot of change or something. I don't remember, but what I do remember is that the guy that was working behind the screen to order through seemed very irritated that I was there. And he I think he said something to me that made me, it's funny how we notice these things, and it goes back to don't take anything personally, especially if it is personal. But I was too young to know this, don't take things personally. So he kind of shoved the beverage at me, and I was pissed off. I was really pissed that he was like such a jerk. And I remember I walked away, and as I walked away, I had this vision in my head of me taking that soda and throwing it against the screen, where he took the orders. And I think I literally pivoted on one heel in my thought to do that. Now, I don't remember exactly why I didn't do that. I may have thought, well, better. I may have said, well, I really want the drink. I'm thirsty and I won't be able to drink it. I may have thought something like, is this a stupid guy's job? It doesn't seem likely because I was pretty young. So I don't know why. So I turned, and as I pivoted, I was going to throw the drink, which sounds a bad way to start a yoga class, at his order window. And I decided not to. And I walked 3 more steps, put my hand in my pocket, and realized I had left my keys on the counter. Had I had thrown that beverage at his window, that would have been a bad scene. Instant karma avoided. And thank you so much for coming tonight. And I'm going to shoot back here. We're going to start in the seated position, and then we will go from there. And I appreciate you all being here. So if you want to cross your legs, however you can sit kind of comfortably, there's a couple things I want to do actually just for me. However, but don't put your foot like that. Just turn in normal unless it's really easy for you to do that. Let's just, let's try, let's see if I can remember it. Let's try a little bit of yes with the head. You can hold your core tight. We're going to be breathing in and out through the nose, so drawing the breath in, pushing the breath out. And then let's try a little bit no, moving the head side to side, looking from side to side. I want to do a few of these, activating this neck, trapezius, shoulders area today. I think I'm holding something up there. Probably my resentment from my Pioneer Chicken experience. Just kidding. Don't hold your resentments. Let them go. Okay, back to center. Let's bring the right ear to the right shoulder, and then let the chin drop down, and then all the way over to the other side. So it's left ear, left shoulder, and then all the way back. And whichever side you started on is fine. We're just going to do a couple of these and go really easy, especially when you're doing any kind of like so-called yogic neck stretches. Man, Go as light as possible. Super easy movement. And then back to center. So one more neck exercise. And again, we're going to go super, super light. Allow the right ear to fall to the right shoulder. Take the right hand and place it gently on the left ear. So it's like as if your arm is like kind of just being held up by the head. That's as much weight as you want to put on it. If you want any more, this left hand can reach down towards the mat. So you're kind of pulling the shoulder down and lengthening down through the arm. And we're going to breathe here. Just a little bit of stretch on the side of the neck. Good. Back to center. And then left ear, left shoulder, left hand up. So putting the left hand on the right ear. Just the weight of the arm kind of just being kind of dead there, for lack of a better word. And then this here right hand, you can do nothing with it, or you can try to reach down towards the earth so that we lengthen a little bit through, even to the end of the shoulder in this one. And of course, we're breathing. All right, great. However you feel comfortable, let's stand. Once standing, we're going to take the feet apart about the distance of, say, the hips or shoulders. And we're going to swing the arms forward. Woo. Hold the core. Long, deliberate breath in the nose, drawing the breath in, pushing the breath out. Nice and slow. Let's go the opposite direction. I always go a little lighter in the opposite direction. It seems more intense. All right, hands across the front, switching which hand goes on top. Just a little bit more. All right, excellent. Hands on the hips. Swing the hips around, not too much in the head, mostly in the center area, the hips. And then let's please go the opposite direction. Couple more of these warm-ups. A couple of them I'm actually really dying to do myself. Good. So pick a leg, lift it up, both hands, grab the knee, let the knees sit heavily into the hands, stand up tall, so we're accessing the shoulders again, and lengthen the top of your head to the ceiling. Keep those shoulders back and down. You could rotate the foot. I don't personally always do that, but you can. It's totally cool and awesome. All right, let's do the other side. Whatever that is for you. We're not side specific yet. We will be later. And if you want to move that foot, you could, or it just could hang there. But we're holding the knee, not the shin. Standing up tall, so you feel that a bit in the shoulders. And we're also balancing and breathing. Balancing and breathing. All right. Let's step one foot over the other. And we're going to forward fold. And we're going to circle in the arms, which is now good for the shoulders. So like I said, we're working this whole top area real lightly before we get started into the push-up scene. You could just hang if you prefer, or you could circle in the arms. All right, let's switch the feet. Excuse me. You could just hang, you could circle in the arms, or you could pendulum, which is a different way to access the shoulder joint. Stay somewhat in a forward fold with the feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart. If you're real flexible, the hands could be on the ground. If not, like me, on the shins, a little more shoulder back work. So we're going to look up, breathing in, pull the shoulders back a little bit. The back is flat. On the out breath, dump it all. And then back up, breath in, looking up, and dump it all. Good, look up, pull the shoulders back, and dump it all. And look up, pull the shoulders back, dump it all, and let's come swinging the arms up into the sky. We're going to bring the hands together and down through the heart center. Back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the middle, up on the in-breath. Forward folding, breathing out of the nose. Look up, breathe in the nose. Forward fold again. Back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Back up on the in-breath. Forward folding on the out-breath. And we look up. And we forward fold. Back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up. This is the one. Down again through the heart center. Push into the earth. Circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We're going to look up, and then from here, we're going to step back to the top of push-up. I forgot some of my lighting. So top of push-up, belly and legs tight. Now you can see better. Oh, I'm professional. Okay, let's do it. Tight core, lower down, tight. Up dog, roll a little forward, and down dog, pulling up and back. We look at the feet, bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Maybe look at the knees. Maybe look at the navel. Just working the feet a little bit. All right, walk or jump to the top of the mat, feet together, legs straight. We look up. We forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out into the sky. We'll come down through the heart center again, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up. Tighten the belly and legs. Lower down or just drop, which is what I'm doing. Roll a little forward, up dog, legs tight, and down dog. Nice. We're going to take a breath in, come up on the toes. As you breathe out, push the heels in the direction of down. Couple more like that, please. You could stay still and skip the toe thing, which I'll do for a couple breaths. Good. Walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up. Number 3, step back. You're welcome to take a break anytime you like. Lower down, up dog, legs tight, and down dog, and nice. We'll breathe here. Feet are 2 fists apart, middle finger straight forward, the entire hand flat on the mat. All right, hop on up, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold. Let's intertwine all the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. Take the feet a little bit apart. Good, hold the core and lean to the right. And over to the left. back to center. Let's reach the arms out, pushing the walls out. I'm going to come lose the whole frame there. Try not to move the hips. And we're going to turn and look to the right. And then we're going to turn and look to the left. All right, back to center. Feet back together, top of the mat. So with the feet together, you want the ankles a bit apart because when the knees fall together, the ankles need to, if they're not apart, then it's hard on the knees to fall together. So big toes together, ankles apart. Let's do it. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, again, forward folding. Same movements. Fingers low, we look up. We step back again. You can lower down. You can even put the knees down. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog. Let's do warrior one on the right. Right foot steps. You see him coming almost to my wrist. That left foot turns out flat. So we end up heel to heel aligned. We're going to reach the arms up. Knee over ankle. You could do less. Take it easy. Taking it easy is great. We're going to reach the left arm forward, kind of shifting from the back of the shoulder so we turn the chest to the front of space. Breathing in the nose. Back foot is flat. Good. Touch the ceiling. Hands back down. Step back. Lower down or just drop. Up dog. Legs tight. Down dog. We tuck the toes. Left foot stepping outside the center line. Right foot pivots out, so we end up heel to heel. If that's uncomfortable, you can bring the foot out a little wider. Arms up, back foot flat. Right arm reaches forward. Breathing here. All in the nose. Great, touch the ceiling and hands back down, step back again, lower down, up dog, down dog, and good. Stay in down dog breathing. Remember that you're welcome to rest. A good rest in down dog is if you want to come to child's pose, or I'm not going to tell you how to rest. I hope you know how to rest. If you don't, we'll figure it out. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, chair, Utkatasana, and standing, arms all the way down again. Let's do a few more. Sit in chair. Good. Come all the way up, over, forward fold. We look up, we step back, time to push up, hold the core tight and the legs, lower or drop, up dog, and down dog. Right side, warrior one again, left foot turns out flat, that front foot is running straight forward. Hands above the head, in prayer, looking up, breathing. Great, hands back down, step back again, lower or drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Hands in prayer above the head, looking up, lengthening up. Very nice. Hands back down again. Step back, top push up, lower or drop, up dog, and down dog. Can we breathe here? If you want child's pose, you're welcome to. Otherwise, breathing, looking at the navel or the knees. Good. Walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, we sit in chair, we stand. Let's do two more. Sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push up, lower down, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, right foot stepping, left foot turns out, hands again in prayer above the head, squaring the shoulders forward, looking up, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side, right foot turns out, back up, hands back up, looking up, maybe arching back as you lengthen. Great, hands back down, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog, and very nice, let's stay here. Good, hop on up, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, we sit in chair, and we stand, arms down, shoulders back. Okay, one more, sit in chair. Good, come all the way up and over, forward fold. We look up, we step back again, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog, warrior one again on the right. Right foot steps to warrior one, back up. Once up and you have a stable foundation, reach the arms forward with the palms facing the ceiling, sky, and we're going to breathe. Good, turn the palms to face, open up, maybe look up. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, bring the hands together, look up, maybe arch back, and excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, left side, warrior one, back up. And when you're ready, arms out in the front. We breathe here. Turn the palms to face, open up, maybe look up. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, bring the hands together, maybe arch back, it's up to you. And very nice, hands back down, step back again, top of push-up, lower down or drop, up dog, and down dog, and nice, let's breathe here. Good, step or jump, top of the mat, we look up, we forward fold, let's sit in chair, knees together, big toes together, ankles a little bit apart, we're gonna breathe here. Those of you that want more could come up on the toes. It's a little bit of a balancing situation also. A few more breaths here, please. All right, let's stand. Take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. You can grab elbows or prayer, and then we're just gonna hang in a forward fold. You could also, on an out breath, let the body kind of bounce down. You have to breathe a little bit quicker than the normal breath, but every out breath, kind of push out of the nose and let the body drop. Otherwise, just hang. On an in-breath, all the way up to the ceiling. On an out breath, all the way down, peace fingers come under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pulling out and away, top of the head reaching down, breathing here. Good. In breath up, we touch the ceiling again. Out breath all the way down, our hands under the feet from the front, toes touching the wrists, reaching the top of the head down, pulling up on the feet if you like, breathing here. All right, let go. Let's please stand. You can shake it out a little bit before we get back to the vinyasa. Top of the mat again. Big toes together, ankles apart, shoulders back, core. Breathing in the nose, just taking a moment, scan the body. Should feel a little bit different from the sun salutations. All right, sit in chair again. Good. All the way up and over, forward folded. We look up, we step back, have a push-up. Lower down or drop, up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior two. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Heel to heel align, knee over the ankle as much as possible, arms over the heels. Looking at the fingers in front of us, holding the core, letting the shoulders be very light. Bring them away from your head. Let's breathe here. Good, straight the leg in the front. I'm going to shorten the stance a tiny bit, like 1 inch. I'm going to reach the right arm way out for triangle, right hand down, left arm up. You could have the hand on the shin, palms facing out and away. You could look up to the reaching hand. We're going to breathe here. You could also look down because you want to notice that you're right over the leg. Good. Place both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance here about 2 or 3 inches. We keep the left hand down. Could hold the shin. You could put the back of the hand outside. Grip the mat with your big toe as we twist the triangle, reaching the right arm up, turning the shoulders. Just a moment. Great. Hands back down. Step back again. Lower down or drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior two. Good. We're going to breathe here. Long time. Tight core, light shoulders. Good. Straight the leg. You can shorten the stance a tiny bit. Reach out. Left hand down. Right arm up. Breathing here. Good. Both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. Right hand stays down. You could stay with both hands down if you don't want to do the twist. Right hand, back of the hand, I'm going to use for leverage, gripping the mat down, the toe in the front, reaching the left arm up, lengthening the tail to the crown of the head. Breathe, please. Great. Hands back down, step back again, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog, and down dog, which we will stay in for a few breaths, if not more. All right. Walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And stand, shoulders down, core locking, maybe thumbs out. Let's do some more. Sitting chair. Excellent. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog, right side warrior two again, back up and out. We're going to hold here again, breathing more. We're going to do extended side angle. We'll start with the center of the right forearm on the knee. You can make a fist or splay the fingers. Left arm up and over, looking to the ceiling along the armpit elbow area. Those of you that want to put the right hand down, please go ahead. We're going to continue to breathe here. Good. Back up to warrior two, please. You could keep the back foot flat. We're going to do all the variations tonight. Could come to the ball of the foot. We're going to swing the left arm all the way from the back so the elbow is outside of the leg. Hands in prayer pulling towards the chest. Turn the fingers to your face. You could look at the foot or to the elbow to the sky. You could also put that left knee down. We're going to breathe here. Good. Hands back down. We step back again, top of push-up. Lower or drop. Up dog, down dog. And we're left side, warrior two. Left foot stepping, please. Arms back out. Breathing. Good. Again, center of the forearm on the leg. Right arm up and over. Those of you that put the hand down on the other side, please do the same. Good. Back up, warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. Ball of the foot. Swing the right arm through. Hands in prayer. Pull in. Fingers to the face. You could put the knee down. We're going to breathe here, looking at either the foot or the ceiling. You can look to the side too. It doesn't have to be an extreme neck deal. We're going to breathe. Great. Hands back down again. Let's step back. Top of push-up again. Lower down or drop. Up dog. Down dog. Step the right foot, and we're coming into horse. In horse, we want the feet a distance of your elbows. Toes are splayed out a little bit. We can hold the ceiling, and we'll breathe here. You could do mudra tonight. Core still a bit engaged, face facing straight forward, shoulders over hips, breathing in the nose. Good, let's stand. We're going to turn the feet so that they run straight forward. So if you were looking at your feet, they would be the same as the outside lines of your mat and still probably about the distance of, say, your elbows. A little wider is not bad either, unless you're real flexible, then go shorter. Up on the in-breath, forward folding. Let the hands go directly underneath the shoulders. They'll drop there automatically, even if they don't touch the ground. You touch the ground, try to touch the line that the feet are on. You come out a little further if you need, whatever. If the hands go down, great. You can also bring the head towards down for sure. Let the back drop through the crown of the head. You can bend the elbows back through the legs. We're going to breathe. Good. Up again, reach out, and let's come behind the back. We're going to intertwine the fingers there, push the palms together. So the hands reach down the back like they're reaching to the floor. And on and out breath, we forward fold. Now you can lift the arms off the back as much or as little as you want. I'm going to go kind of light tonight, but whatever works for you here in the forward fold, we're going to breathe. Good. Back up, please. Touch the ceiling. On the out breath, back down, grab the shins, the ankles, or peace fingers, grabbing the big toes, elbows pulling away from the ears if you do that, lengthening the top of the head down. It's all right just to hold the shins. We're going to breathe, of course. Let's stay down low, both hands over to the right for a moment. We're going to rotate that left shoulder under and through. And then over, please, to the other side. Good. Back to center. Let's bring the feet back together. We can shake it out a little bit if you like. So that's Stanley. He lives upstairs. He barks a lot sometimes. We're going to stand on the left foot. You can bring the hands to the heart or all the way out because we're going to do warrior 3. So I'm doing hands to heart for me. We're going to lift the right leg up and try to make a capital T with the body, and we're going to stay here. Those of you that like, put the left hand down with the right arm up. Breathing. Those of you that like, switch the hands. I'm only going to do this for a moment. It's a tough one. Good. And stand. Step it out. All righty. Let's stand on the right foot. Wherever your hands went, we'll do the same. We're going to lift the left leg up, the opposite, please. Right hand down, left arm up, breathing in the nose. Switch the hands if you like. It'll be a short one. And stand again. Step it out again. Let's stand on the left foot. We're going to do tree, lifting the right. You can either lock it or put it out in the front. I'm going to lock tonight. Whoa, hands to heart or all the way up. I'm going to keep them at the heart for me. We're trying to open up flat as if the wall is coming from the front and from the back. So the hip stays in place and the bent leg comes straight out. Let's breathe. Excellent. Let it go. Step it out. Let's do the other side. Let's try to do a mirror image. So however you did it on the first side, we'll try to do the same. If you lock, lock. If you're on the front, whatever the same is. The same but the opposite. Great. Let it down. Step it out. Let's go back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee up and grab the right knee with the right hand. So your leg should be going straight forward, the same as the foot that stayed on the ground. Straight forward for the first bit, hand on the hip. Those of you that want to, peace finger comes down, grabs the big toe, extending the leg, or just the knee. Stand up tall no matter what. We're going to breathe here. Hold that core. Moving in the big, slow breath in the nose. Let's open up that leg to the right as we look to the left. Come on back to center. Put the leg out on its own. Show me the foot. Great. Let it down. Step it out. Let's do the other side. So whatever the opposite is for you, most of us will stand on the right. We will lift the left, left on left with the knee. Don't grab the shin. We want the foot to be free. Or coming at the big toe if you're extending the leg. We'll stay here and breathe. Good, let's open up to the left as we look to the right. Good, back to center, leg out on its own. Excellent. Let that down, step it out, and then let's squat. While we're squatting, those of you that want to do headstand or handstand or any kind of inversion work are welcome to. We'll do shoulder stand at the end as we normally do. I'm going to stay in the squat, lengthen up through the back, push the elbows against the opening knees, breathe. Good, so we're going to be on hands and knees if you want to double up the mat underneath your knees. And just a tiny bit of cat-cow. Knees are 2 fists apart. Let the belly drop down as you look up, breathing out, arching the back. Just a few of these tonight. Good. Back to center. Look over the right shoulder. See the tail. And over, please, to the left. See the tail. Good. Back to center. Step the right foot top of the mat. And you can scooch it up a little further. And then the hands are going straight up tonight. We're going to take a few breaths here. Let the hips hang down. Let the left quad lengthen. Good. Let's bring the hands right down on the inside so that I need to go back for this. So the right hand is right next to the right foot. There we go. I was out of frame. Good. You could also put the elbows down there, and we're going to breathe. I like to look at the floor on this one. That's what I would say you should do, although I know a lot of people that teach and do looking forward, but let's look at the floor. Has it been swept today? Possibly. Great. Step that right knee back. Step the left foot forward. Caught the mat on that one. And straight up again. Let's lengthen the right quad. Let's lengthen the breath. Let the hips hang down. And come on down like we did on the other side. Left foot, left hand right next to the left foot. Keeping the knee pulling against the shoulder. Breathing here. Great. Let's step all the way back to the top of push-up. From the top of push-up, we're going to do our vinyasa. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog. And then point the right foot up over the back wall. We'll hold for a little. And we'll bend that right leg, trying to point the knee up to the sky. Keep the armpit down. And then throw your right shin, top of the mat. Scoot your left leg back a little bit. Now this foot could come forward. I'm not going to do it, but you could if you wanted to. The knee, you see, will be a little outside the ribs as we put the hands down and the forearms down. And we're going to breathe right here, big as you can. Breathe the whole body, breathe the whole floor, breathe the whole earth. Great. Hands back down. Let's step back and shake that right leg if you like. And then we'll run the vinyasa again with lower down, up dog, down dog, and then left leg up. Then you could bend that leg and put the knee up to the sky. And throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back a little bit. Hands down, forearms down, head down. Breathing. One more time tonight, we vinyasa, hands back down, step back again, lower down or drop, up dog and down dog, and great. Let's sit down. We're gonna put the left leg straight out with the right leg bent, with the knee in the direction of down. We're gonna take the left hand and try to grab the left toes with the shin. We're gonna keep that grip. We're gonna breathe in as we reach up, looking up. And we're gonna breathe out as we fall down, and then back up, breathing in, and over and over, as they say. Out breath on the downward fold all the time. Great. Next time you're up with the arms, stay up and look to the reaching hand. Great. Let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in, right on right, either toes or shin, or even if you have a belt or something. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and fold down. And over and over. Out breath on the downward fold. Good. Next time you're up, let's stay up or look to the reaching hand. Excellent. Bring the soles of the feet together. Left hand on top, right on top of that. The legs, the knees are falling out towards the ground, even if they don't get there. We're trying to get them in that direction. We sit up real tall, looking straight forward. You're welcome to butterfly the legs. You're welcome to stay still, just breathing. So the shoulders are pulling back and down. The top of the head is reaching up. It's getting the kind of in here, the same area we talked about real early in the class, plus the opening of the knees. Great. When you're ready, let's forward fold, putting the elbows into the legs, folding the face towards the feet, and we're going to stay here. Good. Back up. Let's just cross the legs. Let's do a different twist today than we normally do here, just to keep things interesting. We're going to take the right hand and grab the left knee. Left hand can either go right behind you or come all the way around, grabbing your pocket or your leg. Sit up really tall. As we twist back, we gently look back and we'll hold here. Good, all the way around and over to the other side. Right hand behind you, shoulder pulling back or coming around, getting the hand. The shoulders pull back, the head goes for the ride, so don't try to turn the head too hard, just the shoulders. Good, back around, we'll be on the tail if you want to double up the mat, which I like to do. On the tail, we're going to bring the legs bent, arms under the bent legs, rolling back onto that tail I talked about. Stay here. You could bring the arms out in the front, parallel to the earth. You could straighten the legs, keep the arms as they are. You could bring the Fingers towards the toes or to the third eye. Keep the legs bent. We're going to breathe here. This is 1 of 5. Good. Cross the legs. Sit up tall. Shoulders down. Top of the head up. And back up. Number 2. Shoulders back. Keep breathing. Cross the legs. Sit up tall. And up again. Number 3. Cross the legs. Sit up tall. And up again. Number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And one more time, number 5. Great, hug the knees in. If you roll up your mat, you'll unroll it. We're gonna put the feet down flat, feet and knees 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touching the heel. We're doing a bridge. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. We lift the hips, we tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, and we stay here. Good, back down. We're gonna go upside down and we're gonna do plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. We'll take a few breaths there and then we'll bring the legs up for shoulder stand. But plow first with the legs straight and the toes falling down towards the earth. You could have fingers interlaced with the arms down or the hands on your back. And legs up for shoulder stand. Let the weight be in the elbows and the shoulders. Great. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet, and lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpit, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You could stay still or rock around. Good. Knees into the chest. Let's bring the nose up for a second. We haven't done that tonight. Good. Keep the knees up, head down, arms out like a T. Take a breath in. On the out breath, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you can put the right hand on top of the knees, pushing them a little bit further down if you need or want. And we look to the reaching hand. We'll take several breaths here. Good, and let's come up and over to the other side. Left hand holds the knees down if necessary, and the right hand is reaching out, and that's where we look. Good, back to center. Hug the knees in, thank yourself for coming out. And we're gonna take 5 minutes in meditation. So if you wanna roll up so we can set up our meditation, I'm gonna roll this mat up so that I can sit on it during meditation. It is super helpful to have something rolled up to sit on. If you're on a hard floor, I would leave a tail. And then we'll put that down there. We'll change the lighting in a moment, but for now, cross the legs any way you see fit. Sit on the raised up part. I intertwine the fingers of the thumbs touching. You could also do one hand on top of the other with no intertwining. But when the hands come down, if you look down, you see the palms. But only slightly does the chin come to the chest. The active back is actively straight. We're going to let the breath return to normal, just rising and falling in the belly and the whole of the body. Put all of your attention just on experiencing that breath. If you're too distracted with the mind, which is not, it's possible, it's totally possible for me and everyone, you could breathe the body like we did in class. You could also add counting the breath when you get to 11. Let's start over. We're going to stay here for about 5 minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center. We're going to rub them together a little bit. And let's reach the arms all the way up into the sky like a big funnel. Let's breathe in as much as we can through the nose. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. And if you can fit it, more through the mouth. We're going to hold the breath. We're going to hold the belly and legs tight. We're going to let everything out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. All righty. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Hello. Now let me do my outro. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and my PayPal there. Most of you already know those, but anyways, you can find them on my website, danieloverberger.com. We do this every Monday, and thank you, Sharon, every Monday and Wednesday. And I'm going to stay online here for a little bit, but I'm going to end the recording. There we go, and I'll see you guys soon.